Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about how to create Power Apps for your Business Central. Especially I have been asked to create Power Apps for the iOS retail functionality in Business Central. So the demo environment I'm using right now is Business Central SaaS. So it's Business Central Online. And so the first step you have to do, you have to create a web service. And you might watch some YouTube videos for Dynamics, how to create a Power Apps for Dynamics nav. And you can create a web service and publish the web service. And then you can connect to that web service you created through Power Apps. But actually, for Business Central SaaS, it's not that simple. Even you publish the web service, you might not find it. You might not find in the Business Central connection for that API, and you have to do something extra in order to create your Power Apps. But I will demonstrate some limitations to create a Business Central apps through Business Central SaaS. Okay, so first up, because I have been asked to create iOS retail related Power Apps. So my environment is Business Central Online. And if I look at the object, I can create a new web service. And the web service, I can use a query. And so for iOS Central, it doesn't have for iOS Central, you cannot install the trial version on Business Central SaaS, and you can only install the iOS Central on Business Central on-premise. So I have iOS Express installed in my Business Central SaaS environment, and I'm gonna select an object for iOS Express. So I will make sort the ID by descending order. Now you can see those objects started with 17 million. So those are the iOS Express object. And iOS Express is an extension created by iOS Retail. So if you do this, I select a query, this iOS Express post sales invoice, this query object. If I select that, in order to publish it, I have to give this its name. So I just call it as invoices. Okay, and then I can click on publish, and then in order for me to get the URL, I can click on the another line, and you see after I click on another line, then the line I was on is populated with the OData URL. So you can see this line has populated with the OData URL. So that means the web service has been published. But so the name for this web service is called iOS Invoices. But when you go to your Power Apps, then you have different ways to create your Power Apps. You can create a Power Apps from a Canvas app. You can create a Power Apps from blank template, or you can create from some existing templates. And you can create a Canvas app, or you can create a model-driven app. So there are different types. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select just start from the data, not from those template. So I'm gonna start by connecting to the data. I can click on this arrow, and then it will ask you the connection information, the connectors you're gonna use. So I will select the Business Central connector here. And so if it's the first time you want to connect to Business Central, you can click on New Connection. And then you have two options for Business Central connections. You can connect to Business Central Online, which is what I'm talking about for Business Central SaaS. SaaS means software as a service. So then the other option is Business Central on-premises. So then you can click on this Business Central Online and click on Create. When you click on that, then you will see an actual connection will be created on top of your existing connections. So previously I have 2 Business Central connections. After I create this new one, I have this one on the top. So if you highlight this Business Central online connection, then you can see the environments you can connect to. So these are the data sets, and I will connect to the production environment because the Business Central environment I work on, this is my production environment. And if you go to my settings, you can see I'm in the Kronos Canada Inc. company. So then in my PowerApp, I selected this Kronos Canada Inc. company, and then you see a bunch of tables. So these tables are the pre-built API PowerApps created, but it has nothing to do with the services the web service you publish, because you remember the web service name I have here is called as invoices. And if you search this name, then you will have no result. So you have no, you have no invoice, you have no result for as invoices. But that's the service name I have for my web service. So which means the web service you created, you published in Business Central Online didn't get entered to these tables you can select. These tables actually is the API you can connect to, but these are pre-built connectors like Microsoft created for you. If you compare, you can open in Excel. You can open these web services in Excel. Then you will have an Excel file like I have here. Okay, so then you can filter or you can search. So there's a lot of web services you publish, because you can check everything I have published, and you have 147 records, but you didn't have that many records in your PowerApps. So which means these tables are not all the web services you published in your Business Central. And you can find Microsoft documents about this. So actually it says here, if you want to include data from other tables in Business Central in your app, so this document is about to add Business Central as a data source in PowerApps. So if you want to include data from other tables in Business Central in your app, then you must work with a developer to define a custom API in Business Central, then consume that custom API through a custom connector in PowerApps. And it gives you an instruction. So this is another document how to create that custom connector. So it's not that simple as you publish this web service, then it will create the table here. In order to create your custom, these tables actually is the API. So these so-called tables are part of Business Central API. But in order to have what you want here, then you have to work with a developer to create a custom connector as well, not only an API. Okay, so that's why you don't see everything all the web services you publish here, because you have to do some actual work. Okay, so that's fine. That's just connect to one of the existing table here. So we can connect to the sales invoice because we want to see the sales invoice. This sales invoice will also include the posted sales invoices, like in your LS Express. When you sell something on the POS, then post it, and you will also create a posted sales invoice. So while this is still building the PowerApps, then I'm gonna switch back to Business Central. Then you can take a look of my posted sales invoices. Okay, so okay, so let me reconnect to it. And at the same time, my app is ready. My PowerApp is ready. And so in order to run this PowerApp, then you can click on this Run button. Then you can see how it looks like on your mobile phone or on the mobile device like a tablet or phone. So then you can sort the invoices by descending order or ascending order. So if you scroll, so these invoices or the open invoices haven't been posted, and if you see because my number series for those open invoices is just S, and for the posted one you have a P in the front, so this means the posted sales invoices. If you take a look of the detail of this, so then you see the posted sales invoice number and the customer number, and my cash customer, which is used on the POS, that cash customer number C14130. If I go back to my sales history on the POS in Business Central, then you can see the last, if I sort by the descending order, and the last sales invoice, posted sales invoice is PS INV 103496. Okay, if you go back to my Power Apps, so it's this one. If you go to the details of this sales invoice, then you can see the invoice date, posting date, due date. And if you go back to our Business Central and navigate to show the document, then you will see the posting date, and so the posting date, due date is also March 31st, 2020. And it's the same. So this is the correct data. So this Power Apps is reflecting what you have in your Business Central, but it included the posted invoices from the POS and the regular posted sales invoice from Business Central sales orders itself. Okay, so anyway, it also, this Power Apps can be used to reflect some of the data on your POS as well. And you can filter, if you only want this Power Apps to show the invoices for your POS, you can filter by this customer number C14130. Then you can see the sales you have done on the POS. Okay, so that's a simple Power Apps solution, then which is created from your Business Central by using the Business Central connector. As I said, if you want to make it work for the web services you published, then if you really want to connect to the API, the web services like the queries you publish for iOS Express, then you have to create some custom connector for it, and you have to work with a developer to do it together. So that one I created is called iOS Invoices. This one is the query which related to the iOS Express. Then you just need to create a custom connector and then make this API works on your Power App. Okay, so I hope this video will help you to understand how to create Power Apps from Business Central. And I hope to see you guys again next time. Thank you for watching this YouTube video.